I'm Thomas, you would have seen me in the last video, and I'm making this one so you know who runs the site, what we actually do, and what forms of mods and NingMasters there are on the site. And if you want to apply, just contact the NingMaster who will be listed in that section. So without further wait, let's get started. To get the obvious one out of the way first, I'm the blog's NingMaster. That means I deal with articles for the first page, and people who write blogs on the site, I can feature it. I'm currently looking for people to write articles for the site to be featured on the first page, because we need content basically to keep the site running. So if you feel you can write, and I don't mean, hi, this is my life, blah blah blah. It needs to be in context, it has to have value, it has to have worth to share. Simple as that. If you feel you have that skill or you have the ability to write such articles, PM me on the site. I'll be listed below in the doobly-doo. The chat NingMaster, which is self-explanatory. She bosses around the chat and makes sure people don't break the terms of service. Now in the chat there are chat mods. They basically have the same job as the chat NingMaster, and that's applying the terms of service. If you have a problem, look for one of the team to deal with the problem, like someone posting nudes, whatever, then they deal with it from there. It's really simple, that one. Forums. This is where the bulk of our member base stands at the moment. We have Itai, who runs this along with Stacey, and they have a mod at the moment called Oja, and I'm pretty sure I've pronounced her name wrong, but they're the ones to make sure the rules are applied there and that things run smoothly. Say you see an ad for Viagra, that's against the rules and that will be deleted. You need to tell us if we don't see it, because there's over 15,000 posts, and well, we can't mod every single section, so we need help from the actual members to deal with this. So again, if you see a problem on the forums, contact Itai, Oja or Stacey. Most likely Itai, because he's the one who's most active at the moment. They'll be in the doobly-doo as well. For operations you have Dave. I think he's called David. They always change their names. And he basically runs the overall site management. Like, the blogs will do their thing, the forums will do their thing, but the daily stuff all feeds back to David. He runs it through us, or we run it by him if it's something big and important, but mostly he just sits on his ass and lets us do our thing. Only joking. You'll find a link to his profile if you need to contact him in the doobly-doo. The next NingMaster is Brian. He does the articles on book reviews and whatever else that falls under the category, like comics and whatnot. If you feel you want him to do a review, contact him. His profile will be in the doobly-doo, and hopefully you'll be able to take it from there. If not, contact me. I'll be in the doobly-doo as well. So that's pretty self-explanatory as well. Next we have maintenance. This NingMaster deals with problems with the codes on the site. Say someone has hacked into the site and changed the banner to say nerds are suckish. You tell them, they change it back. Simple as that. And they'll be found in the doobly-doo. The one who resides under that status is called Caroline, much like the song. And no, that's going to be stuck in my head all day. Master is called Clive, and he deals with articles filled with creative pictures. Like if you see a Doctor Who picture or anything like that, it'll be Clive putting them into a blog, which he'll feature, and then you get to see the goodness that Nerdfighteria has to offer in the picture section. Very simple, very elegant, and very awesome. Oh yes, we can sound posh as well. These two aren't NingMasters, but they are mods made of awesome. If you see Maximilian, or however you spell that bloody name, or say that bloody name, or Jess Spammer's Bane, they're the two who deal with the majority of the spam. And let me tell you, there's a lot of spam. There's over 5,000 accounts that are purely based off spam. And if you ever see them in the chat, do me a favour and say thank you, because it saves you need to look for 100 Viagra ads. Last but not least, we have the Lone Wanderer, or simply put, Dan. He's the one working on our news site, and God only knows when that'll be finished, but he's working on it. And he basically deals with coding, programming, and all that lovely sort of stuff. He's kind of like Car, but he's more senior in management. And that's really all the staff. Congrats, you listened to it all. With all that said and done, there's only one last thing to say. PFPBA. Bye! Bye!